RayJ, I mean, obviously next couple games are against pretty good opponents. How much as just, competitors do y'all kind of crave those challenges?
Um, I mean, that's the stuff you dream of as a kid, getting to play Michigan State and Duke and NBA arenas and play on national television. You get to do it with your brothers. I mean, that's stuff that you dream of.
How has just the break been? I mean, obviously y'all did have finals, but what did y'all kind of focus on in practice?
In practice, I feel like we just stay competitive. Just stick to our habits. Just doing what we normally do. And practices have been very competitive. I feel like that has gotten us a lot better. For sure during this break.
Jayden, I guess particularly for you, does this game mean something? Just going back home, and we have some family and friends and stuff there for the game.
Yeah, I would have a lot of family and friends there for sure. They'll be rooting for us. But this is a big game for me. I just watched them. I watched Michigan and Michigan State growing up. I wanted to go there. As a kid. That was my dream schools. Michigan and Michigan State. So being able to play them, just a dream come true. Just to show them. It's gonna be a very good game for sure. They have a great team. Older team, but I feel like we can compete with them for sure. So yeah.
Would you have gone to camp or anything? But either one of
Yeah, I went to camps for both of them, like both of the schools and everything. So I played at Breslin, played in Ann Arbor at the Chrysler, and I played at both schools for sure.
Are you old enough to remember like the Flintstones and the Team Cleats?
Yup.
Those guys?
Yeah. I talk to Mateen all the time. Work out every time I go back to Flint. Work out with him and his son for sure, like all the time, every day. So he gonna be at the game for sure.
When you are in an environment like that where you do have a lot of hometown fans and friends
Mhm.
there, is that like a lot of pressure to perform? Or?
No, it's just fun. It's just like a home game for real. Cause I feel like we gonna have fans. We gonna have the same amount of fans they gonna have, but they just gonna have their alumni there. But that make a difference. But alumni's from Flint, so either or they can go hand in hand for real. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun game for sure.
RayJ, you know, what does he bring to the table?
I mean, everything. But I mean, I think he's the best on-ball defender in the country. Um, he can kill you offensively, get to the rack, draw fouls, hit threes. He can really kill you from anywhere. So, I mean, he missed a shot. That's on him. I don't think the defense got much to do with it.
I feel like if he gets the defender leaning, I mean, he's gone.
Yeah, he buy you. He buy you, and it's gonna be an and one.
how comfortable are y'all playing with each other? I mean, y'all play together so much, but all this was new, like put together basically this summer. How comfortable are y'all?
I feel like we built that chemistry like so quick. It was crazy, but I feel like that just started with us in practice. Just going at each other, and I just felt like, and then just hanging out with each other. Off the court. And I just built our chemistry. As a backcourt for sure. On and off the court. I feel like that just helped us tremendously throughout this whole year for sure.
Yeah, and then we guard each other every day.
Every day.
We didn't got into it, get a little heated every now and then, but I think that helps us play better together
Facts.
because we know each other's strengths and weaknesses, and
Yeah.
we can pick on other people by using those.
Mhm.
So I think that's helped, and we just keep building over time and keep getting better every day with it.
Facts.
That one-on-one, like, when y'all go against
It's hectic.
Competitive. Be violent. Everything. Talking. Everything. You get
It's
competitive.
hectic. It's hectic.
Even when we're not playing 1-on-1, just 5-on-5. I want my team to win. He want his team to win. We talking stuff in practice, shoot around before the
Yeah.
game. We be getting into it. Like it'd be crazy.
Have y'all had a chance to look at Michigan State or?
Yeah, I watched them all last year, this year. Like I watched them. They got a good team. So yeah.
Yeah, I actually played Michigan State my junior year. So, I mean, they basically got the same team now, give or take a few guys. But, and then, I mean, grew up with Malik Hall. Jeremy Fears is from my area as well. So, just playing pickup and knowing those guys. And so, absolutely watch them.
Yeah.
Scott, obviously some big games coming up. Just how excited are y'all?
Really excited. Great opportunities. Michigan State, Coach Izzo, one of the best programs, and you don't, as a coach, you don't have to worry about motivating your team for a game like that. I know it's back home for Jayden, so he's really excited, and I know RayJ It's got a lot of family people coming. So, again, great opportunity, national televised audience. So, great opportunity for us to – and again, this is a team that was preseason top 5, returned 5 of their top 6 scorers. So, we know that at the end of the day, they're going to be right there. So, even though they're not out to the start that they'd probably envisioned, we know it's a really good team, and Coach Izzo's a Hall of Fame coach.
What have you seen from them? Because what's been the struggle?
You look at it in Arizona game, they're up late. Duke game, they're down 3 late. I mean, so they had chances. They just haven't. Wisconsin was probably the outlier.
How has the break been for y'all?
Break's been great because no injuries and everybody eligible so far.
Anything specific, knowing that there was that big a gap, you got time
Yeah.
with them. I know they were working on finals, but was there anything you wanted to get done?
Most definitely, one improve every facet of our team, but specifically some curveballs. And what I mean by that is things that you might not do, a lot of game-ending situations, things like that you normally don't have time to work on.
How has that backcourt meshed so quickly together? I mean,
Yeah.
they're kind of all new.
Yeah.
Together.
I think the biggest thing is the staff, coaches, assistant coaches, done a great job bringing in people that fit our culture and we knew would blend early because of their character and just their priorities.
Jade, you mentioned Jayden going home. With situations like that, I'm guessing you've had some in the past, but do you have to make sure he's kind of calmed down, he doesn't get too hyped up, that kind of thing?
Every situation's a little different. Some guys go home and they play their best ever. Some guys go home and play terrible games. And I think at the end of the day, the great thing is it's a really good opponent. So if you're just focusing on what does it take to give us a chance to win, then really you're not you play within yourself and you play to your strengths. Sometimes when you might play an opponent that you might not think is as good as you, then you might start to try to do some things that you normally don't do. The great thing with Michigan State is everybody knows how good they are and what talented players and coaches they have. So everyone will be locked in on the game and what we need to do to give ourselves a chance to be successful.
The plan is to go from Michigan State straight to New York, correct?
Correct.
So, I mean, do they get a little time to have some fun in New York, or?
Well, I mean, that all depends on how the games go. So, but the good thing about this is it's a great time to spend with, grow closer as a team before we all head home for Christmas break. And you're playing marquee teams, great venues. I mean, 2 NBA arenas. This is what high school players dream of.
Did you make the trip over to the pavilion today?
Yes, we sure did.
What did you think?
Oh, they got some work to do before January 2nd, but it's amazing how quick it's come along, and just from the pictures you see and from the people showing this just went up yesterday, this went up the day before, but you definitely walk in and you can tell right away. Great home court advantage, and just I think everyone can relate to a new car, new house. Everything's nicer, newer, better, smells, looks. I mean, it's going to be exciting for the fans to have a chance to watch a game in there, and I know our players will be really excited.